When I was 7, my art teacher had painted for me in words what a dangerous place Africa was. Watch out, she had told me. Nothing there can be trusted. To her, it was a land of wild animals and barbaric people. Lions crouched in the bushes, waiting to feast on flesh, while the locals would hide in the shadows, waiting to take you for everything that you had, because they had nothing of their own. If you go, she had told me, you might not come back. It sounds unconvincing now, but at 7, I didn't know any better. Her comments ended up haunting me for months, and I ran home, telling my parents I would never go to Africa. We are taught not only to fear the foreigner, but to pity the people in third world countries, those who live in poverty, dirty clothes, no education, awaiting the day to be saved and liberated from the brutish state of nature. We alienate their culture, refusing to fully experience, thus understand their traditions, values, and way of life. We neglect to learn and recognize the beauty within the truth of each culture and the complexity of the people who live there. This art teacher marked one of my earliest encounters with this way of thinking, cultural ignorance, and with it, self-determined cultural superiority. 12 years later, I left behind the negative stigma I'd encountered when talking to people about Africa, packed my bags, and landed in Nairobi, Kenya. Kenya is an amazing country, rich in culture and tradition. The vibrance and candor of my experience has left an everlasting impression. I have greatly enjoyed the company of the Kenyan people, and am reminded that intelligence, kindness, and ambition are not defined by nationality, race, or ethnicity. They are human characteristics. We met the students at Daraja Academy, an all-girls school in Nanyuki. We stayed with them and got to know them as individuals. We came to learn their names, stories, their hopes, their ambitions. These girls were taught to not only have a dream, but to achieve it. I also learned of different kinds of intelligence while in Kenya, a unique and beautiful intelligence. Knowledge of wildlife, of birds, of animals, of the trees, plants, and flowers. Knowledge that allows people to innovate, create, and understand and appreciate the natural world around them, something I don't experience back home. While the widely discussed issue of deforestation and drought is a genuine concern, Kenya is still a beautiful country. Expansive grasslands where wild animals still roam, red, orange, and pink sunsets, and vibrantly colored flowers that sway with the wind. It has been years since my art teacher had told me what a horrible place Africa was. But if she were here now, I would tell her that not only is the Kenyan culture not to be feared, but it is a culture to be admired and learned from. I hope to return to Africa one day.